Bandeham Shri Guru Shri Yata Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shiva Shikam Vitam Scha Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnanachana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwa Guruncha Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noi Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanum Suchandabaranam Balarka Chelan Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubhadam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shridaram Mancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Antya-lila, chapter 13, pastimes with Jagadananda Prabhu. Pardon me. This is chapter 13, pastimes with Jagadananda Pandit and Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. Text number 1. Krishna Vicheda Chataritya Krishna Vicheda Chataritya Shine Chapi Manastanu Dadate Vulatam Bhavar Yashyatam Goram Ashraye. Let me take shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Gaurachandra. His mind became exhausted and his body very thin from the pain of separation from Krishna. But when he felt ecstatic love for the Lord, he again became fully developed. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaurabhakta Vrinda. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to Sri Nityananda Prabhu. All glories to Sri Advaita Acharya, and all glories to all the devotees of the Lord. Hinamate Mahaprabhu Jagadananda Sanghe Nanamate Ashwadaya Premara Tarange. In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would taste various transcendental relationships of pure love in the company of Jagadananda Pandit. Krishna Bichede Duke Kina Manakai. Krishna Bichede Duke Kina Manakai. Baba Beshe Prabhu Kabu Prafolita Hoy. The unhappiness of separation from Krishna exhausted the Lord's mind and reduced the structure of his body. But when he felt emotions of ecstatic love, he again became fully developed and healthy. Kalaras Sharalate Shayana Atishina Kai Saralate Hadalage Vyata Hoegai. Because he was very thin, when he lay down to rest on the dry bark of plantain trees, it caused him pain in his bones. So Mahaprabhu is a Virakta sannyasi. He doesn't use a bed, he doesn't use anything. He lies down just on the ground, but he has some dry leaves but he's still feeling pain because he's not when he's thin, he's lying on the hard ground. So the devotees are disturbed by that, by seeing Mahaprabhu executing such severe austerities. Deki sab bhaktagan mahadukapai sahite nare Jagadananda Sri Jila Upai. All the devotees felt very unhappy to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in pain. Indeed, they could not tolerate it. Then Jagadananda Pandit devised a remedy. Shukma Bastra Ani Gorika Dia Rangaila Simulira Tula Dia Taha Puraila. He acquired some fine cloth and covered it with red oxide. Then he filled it with cotton from a shimula tree. Ektali Balisha Govindera Antya-lila Prabhure Shoyaya Ihai Tahare Kohila. In this way he made a quilt and a pillow, which he then gave to Govinda, saying, "Ask the Lord to lie on this." Swarup Gosai ke Kohe Jagadananda. Swarup Gosai ke Kohe Jagadananda. Ajiyapane Jana Prabhure Korai Hashayana. So he got some, Jagadananda acquired some cloth, he dyed it, saffron, then he filled it with cotton from a shimula tree. In this way he made a quilt and pillow, which he wanted the Lord to lie on. So he told Govinda, the Lord's servant, ask the Lord to lie on this. Swarup Gosai ke Kohe Jagadananda Ajay Apane Jana Prabhure Korai Hashayana. Jagadananda said to Swarup Damodar, "Today please personally persuade Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to lie down on this." He calls it on the bed. It's actually a quilt. Shayanana Kale Swarup Tahai Rohila Tule Balisha Deki Prabhu Kroda Bishta Hoila. When it was time for the Lord to take rest, Swarup Damodar stayed nearby, but when Mahaprabhu saw the quilt and pillow, he was immediately very angry. Govindere Puchena Iha Koraila Konjan Jagannanander Namashuni Sankocha Hoilaman. The Lord inquired from Govinda, "Who has made this?" When Govinda named Jagadananda Pandit, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was somewhat fearful. Govindere Kohe Se Tuli Dura Koila Kalarash Shorala Upara Shayana Karila. After asking Govinda to put aside the quilt and pillow, the Lord lay down on the dry plantain bark. When Mahaprabhu heard the name of Jagadananda, he was immediately fearful because he knows that Jagadananda is very temperamental. Swarup Kohe Tomaricha Ki Kohite Pari Shaya Upekile Pandit Dukapave Bari. Swarup Damodar said to the Lord, "I cannot contradict your supreme will, my Lord, but if you do not accept the bedding, Jagadananda Pandit will feel great unhappiness." Prabhu Kohen Kata Ek Anaha Padite Jagadananda Chahe Amai Vishaya Bunjaite. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "You might as well bring a bedstead here for me to lie on. Jagadananda wants me to enjoy material happiness." Sannyasi Manushamar Bhumite Shayan Amare Kata Tuli Balisha Mastaka Mundan. I am in the renounced order, and therefore I must lie on the floor. For me to use a bedstead, quilt, or pillow would be very shameful. Swarup Gosayase Pandita Kohila Shuni Jagadananda Mane Mahaduk Paila. When Swarup Damodar returned and related all these incidents, Jagadananda Pandit felt very unhappy. Swarup Gosai Tabe Sri Jila Prakar Karal, Karalira Shushka Patra Anila Apar. Then Swarup Damodar devised another method. First, he secured a large quantity of dry banana leaves. Nake chiri chiri taha ati shukma koila prabura bahirbas duite se sabarila. He then tore the leaves into very fine fibers with his nails and filled two of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's outer garments with the fibers. Emata dui koila, orana parane, angikara koila prabhu, aneka jatane. In this way, Swarup Damodar made some bedding and a pillow, and after much endeavor by the devotees, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted them. Tate Shayana Koren Prabhu Deke Sabe Suki Jagadananda Pitare Kroda Bahire Mahaduki. Everyone was happy to see the Lord lie down on that bed, but Jagadananda was inwardly angry, and externally he appeared very unhappy. Purve Jagadananda Icha Vrindavana Jaite Prabhu Agyanadena Tarena Pare Chalite. Formerly, when Jagadananda Pandit had desired to go to Vrindaban, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had not given his permission, and therefore he could not go. Bitarera Kroda Duk Prakash Nakoila Mathura Jaite Prabhu Stani Agyamagila. Now concealing his anger and unhappiness, Jagadananda Pandit again asked Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for permission to go to Mathura. Prabhu Kohe Mathura Jaiba Amai Kroda Kori Amai Dosha Lagaya Tumi Hoiba Bikari. With great affection, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "If you are angry with me when you go to Mathura, you will merely become a beggar and criticize me." Jagadananda Kohe Prabhur Doriya Charan Purba Hoite Ichamor Jaite Vrindavan. Grasping the Lord's feet, Jagadananda Pandit then said, "For a long time I have desired to go to Vrindavan." Prabhu Agya Nahi Tate Na Pari Jaite Ebe Agya Deho Abashya Jaimu Nischite. I could not go without your lordship's permission. Now you must give me permission, and I shall certainly go there. Prabhu Prite Taragama Nakoren Angikar Teho Prabhuratai Agya Mage Bar Bar. Because of affection for Jagadananda Pandit, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not permit him to depart, but Jagadananda Pandit repeatedly insisted that the Lord give him permission to go. Swarup Gosaire Pandit Koila Nibedan Purba Hoite Vrindavana Jaite Moraman. Jagadananda then submitted a plea to Swarup Damodar. For a long time, he said, "I have wanted to go to Vrindavan." Prabhu Agya Bina Tahan Jaite Na Pari Ebe Agya Na Dena More Kroda Jahaboli. I cannot go there, however, without the Lord's permission, which at present he denies me. He says you are going because you are angry at me. Sahaje Moratahan Jaite Manahoy Prabhu Agya Loya Deho Koraye Binoy. Naturally, I have a desire to go to Vrindavan. Therefore, please humbly request him to grant his permission. Tabe Swarup Gosai Kohe Prabhur Charane Jagadananda Ichabora Jaite Vrindavane. Thereafter, Swarup Damodar submitted this appeal at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jagadananda Pandit intensely desires to go to Vrindavan. Tomaratai Agyateho Mage Bar Bar Agyadeho Mathura Deki Aishe Ekbar. He begs for your permission again and again. Therefore, please permit him to go to Mathura and then return. Aire Dekite Jaiche, Goda Deshe Jai, Taiche Ekbara, Vrindavana Deki. You permitted him to go see Mother Sachi in Bengal, and you may similarly permit him to go see Vrindaban and then return here. Swarup Gosar Bole Prabhu Agyadila, Jagadananda Bolaya Tare Shikaila. At the request of Swarup Damodar, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu granted Jagadananda Pandit permission to go. The Lord sent for him and instructed him as follows. Varanasi Parjanta Swachante Jaiba Pate Age Sabadane Jaiba Katriyadi Sate. You may go as far as Varanasi without encountering disturbances, but beyond Varanasi, you should be very careful to travel on the path in the company of the Kshatriyas. Kebala Gaudiya Paile Bata Pada Kori Bande Sab Lute Bandirake Jaite Birode. As soon as the plunderers on the road see a Bengali traveling alone, they take everything from him, arrest him, and do not let him go. Purport. Bengalis are generally not very stout and strong. Therefore, when a lone Bengali traverses the roads of Bihar, the plunderers on the road capture him, rob all his belongings, and kidnap him for their own service. According to one opinion, the rogues of Bihar know very well that Bengalis are intelligent. Therefore, these thieves generally force the Bengalis into service, requiring intelligence, and do not allow them to leave. Mathura Gele Sanatana Sange Rohiba Mathurar Swami Saber Charana Bandilba. When you reach Mathura, you should remain with Sanatan Goswami and offer respectful obeisances at the feet of all the leading men there. Dore rohe bhakti koriha sangena rohiba tasabar chara cheshta loite nariba. Do not mix freely with the residents of Mathura. Show them respect from a distance, because you are on a different platform, a devotional service. You cannot adopt their behavior and practices. The residents of Vrindaban and Mathura are devotees of Krishna in perennial affection, and their feelings always conflict with opinions of smarta brahmanas. Devotees who worship Krishna in opulence cannot understand the perennial devotional feelings of the residents of Mathura and Vrindaban who follow the path of spontaneous love. Devotees on the platform of Vidimarg, regulative devotional practices, may misunderstand the activities of those on the platform of Bragamarg, devotional service and spontaneous love. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Jagadananda Pandit to remain apart from the residents of Vrindaban, who were spontaneous devotees, so as not to become disrespectful toward them. Well, we see that those who are residents of Vrindaban, they can climb Govardhana Hill, they can do many things, but those who are following the path of Gaudiya Vaishnava, the Gaudiya Vaishnava path, they won't walk on Govardhana Hill, they won't do these things. So Mahaprabhu is instructing Jagadananda Pandit, don't imitate or don't do as the native Brijvasis do. You follow your own devotional principles. Sanatana Sange Korya Banadarshan Sanatanere Sangana Chadiba Ekkan. Visit all 12 forests of Vrindaban in the association of Sanatan Goswami. Do not leave him for even a moment. Shigrasiya Tahana Rohya Chirako Govardhanena Chadiya Dekite Gopal. You should remain in Vrindaban for only a short time and then return here. as soon as possible. Also, do not climb Govardhan Hill to see the Gopal deity. Amiya asiteche Korea sanatane amaratare ekstan jena kore Vrindavane. Inform Sanatan Goswami that I am coming to Vrindaban for a second time, and that he should therefore arrange a place for me to stay. Etaboli Jagadananda Koila Alingan Jagadananda Chalila Prabhur Bandiya Charan. After saying this, the Lord embraced Jagadananda Pandit, who then worshipped the Lord's lotus feet and started for Vrindaban. Sabbaktagan Tai Agyamagila Manapate Chali Chali Varanashiaila. He took permission from all the devotees and then departed. Traveling on the forest path, he soon reached Varanasi. Tapan Mishra Chandrasekhar Dohare Milila Taratai Prabhura Kata Sakalayi Shunila. When he met Tapan Mishra and Chandrasekhar in Varanasi, they heard from him about topics concerning Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So all the devotees of Mahaprabhu, they have much feeling for Jagadananda Pandit. Like we heard of when he was in Bengal, all the devotees were very much attracted to hear from him because they know he's an intimate associate of Mahaprabhu. They want to hear from him and they're very fond of him. So this also happened when he went to Varanasi, when he found Tapan Mishra and Chandrasekhar. Mathura Teyashi Milila Sanatane Duijaner Sange Duhe Anandita Mane. Finally, Jagadananda Pandit reached Mathura, where he met Sanatan Goswami. They were very pleased to see each other. Sanatana Karailatare Dwadasha Bandarshan Gokule Rohila Duhe Deke Mahavan. After Sanatan Goswami had taken Jagadananda to see all 12 forests of Vrindaban, concluding with Mahavan, the two of them remained in Gokula. Sanatanara Gofate Duhe Rohe Ektai Pandita Pak Koran Devaloye Jai. They stayed in Sanatan Goswami's cave, but Jagadananda Pandit would go to a nearby temple and cook for himself. Sanatana Bikakoran Jai Mahabane Kabu Devaloye Kabu Brahmana Sadane. Sanatan Goswami would beg alms from door to door in the vicinity of Mahavan. Sometimes he would go to a temple and sometimes to a Brahmin's house. So Sanatan Goswami would practice Madhukari, and he would just beg a little from different houses. But Jagadananda Pandit, he would go to a temple nearby and cook something for himself. Sanatana Panditera Kori Samadan Mahabane Dena Ani Magi Anapan. Sanatan Goswami attended to all of Jagadananda Pandit's needs. He begged in the area of Mahavan and brought Jagadananda all kinds of things to eat and drink. Egdin Sanatane Pandita Nimantrila Nritya Kritya Koriteho Pakchadaila. One day, Jagadananda Pandit, having invited Sanatan to the nearby temple for lunch, finished his routine duties and then began to cook. Mukunda Saraswati Nam Sannyasi Mahajane Egbahirbas Teho Dila Sanatane. Previously, a great sannyasi named Mukunda Saraswati had given Sanatan Goswami an outer garment. An outer garment, Bahirvas, means like a renunciance dhoti, a shorter dhoti than a regular dhoti, and not as wide also. So, Sanatana se bastra mastake bandiya Jagananander basa dware basila asiya. Sanatan Goswami was wearing this cloth bound about his head when he came to Jagadananda Pandit's door and sat down. So Sanatan Goswami is wearing this cloth from Mukunda Saraswati on his head like as a turban. Ratula Bastradeki Pandita Premavishtahoila Mahaprabhur Prasad Jani Tahare Puchila. Assuming the reddish cloth to be a gift from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagadananda was overwhelmed with ecstatic love. Thus he questioned Sanatan Goswami. Kahan Paila Tumi E Ratula Basan Mukunda Saraswati Dila Kohe Sanatan. Where did you get that reddish cloth on your head? Jagadananda asked. Sanatan Goswami replied, Mukunda Saraswati gave it to me. Because Jagadananda assumed that because it was a sannyas dhoti, that it came from Mahaprabhu. So he was moved with ecstatic love. But then when he asked Sanatan Goswami, where'd you get that cloth? Sanatan Goswami said, I got it from Mukunda Saraswati. Shuni Panditeram Mane Krodo Pajila Batera Handi Hate Loya Marite Aila. Hearing this, Jagadananda Pandit immediately became very angry and took a cooking pot in his hand, intending to beat Sanatan Goswami. Sanatana Tarijani Lajita Hoila Bulite Lagila Pandit Handi Julate Darila. Sanatan Goswami, however, knew Jagadananda Pandit very well and was consequently somewhat ashamed. Jagadananda therefore left the cooking pot on the stove and spoke as follows. Tumi Mahaprabhu how Parashad Pradana Tumi Sama Mahaprabhu Priya Nahiana. You were one of the chief associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Indeed, no one is dearer to him than you. Anya Sanyasira Bastra Tumi Darashire Kon Aiche Hoi Iha Pare Sahibare. Still you have bound your head with a cloth given to you by another sannyasi. Who can tolerate such behavior? Sanatana Kohe Sadhu Pandita Mahashai Tomasoma Chaitanya Priya Kehonoi. Sanatan Goswami said, My dear Jagadananda Pandit, you are a greatly learned saint. No one is dearer to Mahaprabhu than you. When Jagadananda in anger expressed himself like that, how can you wear another sannyasi's cloth? Then Sanatan Goswami says, Sadhu Pandita Mahashai, you are a great Pandit and a great sadhu. It's a compliment saying, this kind of affection that you're showing is very wonderful. Aiche Chaitanya Nishta Jogya Tomate Tumina Dekaidle Iha Shikiba Kemote. This faith in Mahaprabhu quite befits you. Unless you demonstrate it, how could I learn such faith? Ja Dekibare Bastra Mastake Bandila Se Apurva Prema E Pratyaka Dekila. My purpose in binding my head with a cloth has now been fulfilled, because I have personally seen your uncommon love for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Raktabastra Vaishnavera Paritena Jujai Kon Prabhashire Dimu Ki Kaya Ulhai. This saffron cloth is unfit for a Vaishnav to wear. Therefore, I have no use for it. I shall give it to a stranger. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur comments on this incident as follows. Vaishnavas are all liberated persons, unattached to anything material. Therefore, a Vaishnava need not accept the dress of a sannyasi to approve his exalted position. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the renounced order from a sannyasi of the Mayavad school. Present-day Vaishnava sannyasis, however, never think that by accepting the dress of the sannyasi, Vaishnavas sannyasis, however, never think that by accepting the dress of the sannyas order, they have become equal to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In fact, the Vaishnava accepts the sannyas order to remain an eternal servant of his spiritual master. He accepts the sannyas order, knowing that he is unequal to his spiritual master, who is a Paramahamsa, and he thinks that he is unfit to dress like a Paramahamsa. Therefore, a Vaishnava accepts sannyas out of humility, not out of pride. Sanatan Goswami had adopted the dress of a Paramahamsa. Therefore, it was inappropriate for him to wear the saffron cloth on his head. However, a Vaishnava sannyasi does not think himself fit to imitate the dress of a Paramahamsa Vaishnava. According to the principles set down by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Trinada Pi Sunichena, one should always think oneself in the lowest stage, not on the level of a Paramahamsa Vaishnava. Thus a Vaishnava will sometimes accept a sannyas order just to keep himself below the level of a Paramahamsa Vaishnava. This is the instruction of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. What this also means is that there are many persons in Vrindaban who accept Babaji Besh, or the clothes of a Babaji, short white dhoti, and they imitate Rupa and Sanatan. Rupa and Sanatan dressed as Babajis, as did other Param Vaishnavas in Vrindaban. So in that situation, the Vaishnava sannyasis and Vaishnava sannyas was introduced by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. They prefer to accept the sannyas besh or sannyas clothes rather than, they do not feel that they are should imitate Rup, Sanatan, etc. by wearing Babaji besh. So they accept sannyas clothes. And that is actually out of respect for Sanatan and Rupa Goswami, not to imitate them. But there are many persons in Vrindaban who dress like Babajis and wear Babaji besh, or the clothes of a Paramahamsa, and they do all kinds of wrong activities. So Sanatan Goswami, he is dressing in this as the residents of Vrindaban. He says, for me, I have no use for saffron cloth. But why I put the saffron cloth on my head was to see your uncommon love for Mahaprabhu. And it is a fact. He saw that love because Jagadananda Pandit was ready to beat him with a pot for using the cloth of somebody other than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Pakakori Jagadananda Chaitanya Samarpila Duijan Basi Tabe Prasada Paila. When Jagadananda finished cooking, he offered the food to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he and Sanatan Goswami sat down and ate the prasadam. Prasada pai anyonye koila alingan, Chaitanya virahe duhe, korila krandan. After accepting the prasadam, they embraced each other and cried due to separation from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. E mata masa dui rohila brindavane, Chaitanya viraha duka, najai sahane. They passed 2 months in Vrindaban in this way. Finally, they could no longer tolerate the unhappiness of separation from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu Sandesh Kohila Sanatane, Amiya Asiteche Rohite Korea Ekstane. Jagadananda Pandit therefore gave Sanatan Goswami the message from the Lord, I am also coming to Vrindaban. Please arrange a place for me to stay. Jagadananda Pandit Tabe Agya Magila Sanatana Prabhore Kichu Beta Bastu Dila. When Sanatan Goswami granted permission for Jagadananda to return to Jagannath Puri, he gave Jagadananda some gifts for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Rasa Stalira Balu Ara Govard Danara Shila Shuska Paka Pilu Fala Ara Gunjamala. The gifts consisted of some sand from the site of the Rasa Lila, a stone from Govardhan Hill, dry ripened pilu fruits, and a garland of Gunjamala. Gunjamala is, as we've explained, it's the worship. In the worship of Govardhan, Gunjamala is sometimes used, a necklace of Gunja to as showing the presence of or worship of Srimati Radharani. And Gunjamala consists of dry, small, they look like dry beans, some red, some white. They're strung on a garland. Jagadananda Pandit Chalila Sabloya Vyakula Hoila Sanatana Tari Vidaidiya. Thus Jagadananda Pandit, bearing all these gifts, started on his journey. Sanatan Goswami, however, was very much agitated after bidding him farewell. Prabhur Nimita Ekstan Mane Vicharila Dwada Shaditya Tilai Ek Matapaila. Soon afterwards, Sanatan Goswami selected a place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could stay while in Vrindaban. It was a temple in the highlands named Dwarashaditya Tila. Says Stana Rohila Gosai, Samskara Korea, Matera Age Rohila Ek Shoni Bandiya. Sanatan Goswami kept the temple very clean and in good repair. In front of it, he erected a small hut. Shigrachale Nilachale Gela Jagadananda Bhaktasaha Gosai Hoila Paramananda. Meanwhile, traveling very quickly, Jagadananda Pandit soon arrived in Jagannath Puri, much to the joy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devotees. Excuse me. Prabhupada Chanana Bande Sabare Milila Mahaprabhu Tare Drida Alingana Koila. After offering prayers at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagadananda Pandit greeted everyone. Then the Lord embraced Jagadananda very strongly. Sanataner Name Pandit Dandava Koila Rasastalir Duli Adi Sub Beta Dila. Jagadananda Pandit offered obeisances to the Lord on behalf of Sanatan Goswami. Then he gave the Lord the dust from the site of the rasa dance along with the other gifts. Sabdravya Rakilena Pilu Dilena Bantiya Mrinavaner Falaboli Koila Ristahaya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept all the gifts except the pilu fruits, which he distributed to the devotees. Because the fruits were from Vrindaban, everyone ate them with great happiness. Jeke hojane anti chushite lagila, jena jane godia pilu chanana kaila. Those devotees who were familiar with pilu fruits sucked on the seeds, but the Bengali devotees who did not know what they were chewed the seeds and swallowed them. Muketare jalagela, jiwa kore jwala, Vrindavanera pilu kaite e eklila. The hot chili-like taste burned the tongues of those who chewed the seeds. Thus the eating of the pilu fruits from Vrindavan became a pastime of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. Jagadananda agame sabar ulas emate nilachale prabhur vilas. When Jagadananda returned from Vrindavan, everyone was jubilant. Thus Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu enjoyed his pastimes while residing in Jagannath Puri. So I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue. Now, I will sing Hari Haraya. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama. Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama. Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohan. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra. Jagadananda Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath. Sri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath. Jai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan. Jao Hoite Vigdana Shamista Puran. Jai Gosai Jar Mui Taradas. Kasavar Pada Renu Mora Panchagras. Kader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas. Janame Janame More Abhilash. Jai Gosai Jabe Braje Koilabas. Radha Krishna Antya-lila Korila Prakash. Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindaban. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjai Aman. Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas. Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamudas. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Haribo. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Haribo. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajaka Charyashtatara Satashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajaka Charya Ashtatara Satashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Premzigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gauravakta Vrinda ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagwat ki Jai. Nartam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu ki Jai. All the assembled devotees ki Jai. Srila Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Acharya Maharaj ki Jai. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gol Gopi Govardhan Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki Jai. Sokel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Sevashram ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Shri Akadasi Upavas ki Jai. All the assembled devotees ki Jai. Srila Govinda Maharaj ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo.
Srila Bhakti Pavan Janadam Maharaj ki Jai.